I'll be seeing you, Miss Lance.
Well, you can count on it, Miss Sharp.
Come on. No, look.
Hello, my name is Chantel from Chantel Is Probably Sorry. This is DC's Legends of Tomorrow, Season 3, Episode 18, which is the season finale. The time the reaction starts is in the description. I originally wasn't going to do a video for 318, but then I realized it was a season finale and that I had to get on my shit. So, yeah, so this is DC's Legends of Tomorrow, Season 3, Episode 18, called The Good, the Bad, and the Cuddly. It looks like Western stuff, and I think I see that guy. Oh god, what's his name? The one with the really burned face. I know I have it written down somewhere. But it's okay, because they'll say his name in the episode. It's not a big deal. I made a video for 316, which is Ava. I did not make a video for 317. Kind of wish I did, but at the same time, I was super busy anyway, and no one asked me to, so I kind of had stuff to do, and I enjoyed watching it in the comfort of my own home while I was doing homework. So in Ava, I remember being like, what happened to Nyssa? Is she just rotting in prison still? Which is pretty ironic since she showed up on Arrow 617, which was in that same week. Nyssa's fine, Nyssa's well. This is kicking ass and taking names. So 317 hurt me. I thought it was a really good episode for one. It hurt me. I believe I almost cried. I was very close to crying. It really did hurt me. Even the emotion Damian displayed, even though he's a villain and I don't necessarily have any fondness for the character, and Ava, how her whole processing the fact that she was a clone. Speaking of which, someone commented, and I was thinking of it too, I just didn't say anything, but when I saw the comment I laughed because they were like, a lesbian clone in Canada. I love Canada, I promise. I was thinking about that. But yeah, Ava's whole conversation with Rip and finding out how many Avas had died before her and how she was replaceable in Rip's eyes, or at least that she had been, or that different versions of herself had been. And there was an I love you and tearful stuff. It was a conversation that Damian was having with Sarah about Laurel and about darkness and about love. I think that was the scene that really got to me. That might have been the scene that almost made me cry. I can't remember exactly. In 316, I mentioned how I was going to miss Amaya because eventually she was going to have to leave if she wanted her grandchildren to be able to fulfill their destiny and if she wanted to not alter the timeline. And also, coincidentally, I realized how much I missed Firestorm. I think it might have been because of Mick and the fire totem being able to shoot flames from his hand, and I was like, Firestorm. My heart. And that's just the thing about this show. It is supposed to have rotating characters. Characters that come in and out depending on whether the plot needs them or depending on whether the show wants to utilize a certain character. That's specifically how this show is set up. I'm just saying the rotation hurts me sometimes. I know that Victor wanted to leave, and oh, I forgot his name. I'm guessing that Victor wanted to leave the show, and then Franz, I'm assuming his name is pronounced, ended up leaving too. But anyway, I miss them a lot. They were definitely one of my favorite things about this show. I really, really loved Firestorm, and I really love the dynamic between those two characters. Yeah, just thought I would mention that. I'm going to watch this now. Malas is here to kill everyone. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully not well, because I'd like to keep my people. I know I was just talking about rotating characters, but can we please not rotate them like that? We don't need death.
My name is Malice, you fools.
Alice? I knew it. Sounds way cool.
Hand over the totems.
Why y'all doing that? That's not gonna work.
I will miss you, Gideon. Truly.
No more than I'll miss you, Rip.
Excuse me, what the hell? I'm sorry, why did I get chilled? Gideon is definitely an AI. She's not capable of human emotion. It's just they're so close. My question is, do people ship Rip and Gideon?
I should very much like to see my wife and son again. I will miss you, Captain Lance. You and the rest of the legends.
Yes.
My one hope is that you all live up.
Okay, so first of all, my thing got unplugged. Second of all, this is not happening. Thanks. I'm not gonna buy it until he's blown to smithereens. Okay? I'm not gonna believe he's dying until he's dead. I don't buy it. Is it Jonas?
Jonah Heck.
Jonah. I was so close. I remembered his name.
These ruffians go away. Where you going?
Leave her alone.
The yoga route?
I believe the reason we didn't defeat Mullis the first time is because we didn't know how.
So you want to talk to the original bears so they...
I don't think it's
teach
just
you the
about
totem user
throwing
manual.
stuff.
I'm definitely coming with you.
I think it has to be about something,
To meet
the connection between the totems.
Hey, open your eyes.
Okay. So it is a connection between the totems. Totems!
Wake up.
They beat him with the Care Bear stare.
No. They stuck Mullis together. That is the only way to defeat him.
See, I knew that.
Together. Together.
Like, they were just throwing shit at Mullis. I'm like, what are you guys doing? If it took 6 totems to entrap him in his prison of time, you think that they did that by throwing shit at him?
I don't take a shot at most folks.
Me neither.
Well, you send out a smoke signal. I bet you Greenback could get a response.
I'll take that bet. Sheriff.
You can call me Jonah.
Okay!
Ma'am.
Suddenly I need to leave.
Oh, you are still high. Now, the reason the totems haven't been working for us is not because...
Individually.
Shut up. Their elemental powers combined.
Oh, Carter, baby.
Oh, is it supposed to be gooey? If that's not an entrance line, I don't know what is. I got your message.
What up?
We all did.
Hey!
You guys just can't seem to keep yourselves out of trouble, can you?
My chest? Wow, what an iconic entrance. All of my favorite people in one place. Damn!
Sorry, honey.
Dad, why?
Because I love you. And I couldn't watch you become a monster.
Hello?
Like me.
You thought destroying this vessel would thwart my return?
No way,
I'll
no.
gladly take you instead.
I was counting on that. Go! Go! Get her out of here! Go!
Damien, wow.
She and Mari share the totem. It worked.
Her name's Martina, and her and her mom are the light of my life, man.
Well, Mazel tov.
Wild shit.
Yeah.
We are all here to support the legends. And what, you're going to stand there and tell me that you aren't the exact people to wield the totems against Mullis now?
Good speech.
Thank you.
And,
Wanted to ask you, just, did you mean what you said the last time we saw each other?
when I told you to run?
No. Before that?
Oh, you mean when I told you I loved you?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Hello.
I
I gotta go.
think that...
Howdy, partner. What did I miss?
Where's Dark?
Whoa, wrong guard.
Today's the day that we prove that Rip did not sacrifice his life in vain. And today is the day that we prove that we are not
Rip is not
losers.
dead, okay?
And today...
Can you believe this is my first time on a horse?
I should have known.
stop winking, I swear to God. Hey. Jesus, listen. I'm not prepared for any of them to die. I'm over here like everyone's safe. Everyone's fine. So no one's going to die, you hear me? Come up. Well, that's not good.
Not to be a buzzkill, but this doesn't look good. Oh God.
Oh God?
What oh God?
Everyone focus.
What the hell is going on? I think this is part of Sarah's plan.
No.
I love you.
No.
Technology has returned.
No.
That is your captain's plan.
This,
When the hell is Sarah and the others?
this is blocked. This whole situation is blocked. No way. There's no way. You hear me? I refuse to believe that this is how this ends.
Yeah, come on, that's it. Kick his ass.
It's so the noises. People like
People want cuddles.
this is not seriously how this mother no. I feel like I need to talk about the fact that Bebo with never mind. It's insanely ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And ridiculous isn't necessarily a bad thing. To think that such an intimidating creature was defeated by kind of just something you can't take too seriously. You just gotta roll with it.
Maybe you'd want something to remember him by.
Don't.
As I spend the rest of my life rotting in a Time Bureau prison. It's my father's time stone.
Your dad to give you a second chance. Don't waste it.
I have chills. I said don't do this to me and you did it anyway.
And as much fun as this has been, it's time for me to go home.
Come on, you can't leave me and Sarah.
You guys are my family. Always will be.
This is bullshit.
But I have another family waiting for me in the years to come.
You aren't going to miss any of those things. Because you're not going to remember them.
He's gonna flash her.
I don't want to forget.
Let her be.
Because if I do,
Let her be.
I would have lost the only part of you that I'm about to keep.
Thank you. God damn it.
Fancy meeting you lot out here.
Hey.
Constantine? Did you really think I was him? It's me.
Gary, Ray, obviously it's been big. Ooh, brilliant idea was it to let an ancient demon out of his bloody cage.
Sarah's.
Well, you opened the door, love. And malice wasn't the only thing that got out.
Can we not? Why? No, stop this. Stop this madness. Stop it. This is how it always goes. The legends go through big heroic efforts to save the day. And in their efforts, they end up breaking time. Or releasing a whole bunch of mythical creatures from their cages. Why are the legends' lives like this? Why are they like this? Okay, so that was DC's Legend of Tomorrow, the season finale called The Good, The Bad, The Cuddly. I was really wondering what the cuddly meant, and now I do. So there's that. I will be working on getting up re-edited versions of my DC's Legends of Tomorrow videos that have been blocked. Right now I'm working on my Black Lightning videos, then it'll be Flash, then it'll be DC's Legends of Tomorrow, then it'll be Orphan Black, and whichever other one of my stuffs got blocked that I can fix, that I want to fix. So that will be coming eventually. I don't think it really felt like not that it didn't feel like a season finale, because it did feel like a season finale, but it more so felt like, besides the last few minutes of the episode, it more so felt like the episode that leads up to the season finale. But I mean, that's fine. Not every season finale in every show feels like a season finale, except if it's Grey's Anatomy. Grey's Anatomy usually always feels like a season finale. You know, I really don't have anything to say. It was, well, nice to see Jax and nice to see Helen and nice to see Kuwasa. And this episode was just filled with a whole bunch of characters that we've seen throughout this season. Blackbeard and Caesar and the Viking lady whose name I don't remember. And Bebo. It was nice to see Jax. Jax has a family now. I wouldn't have expected that, but, well, why did I say I wouldn't have expected that? It's just that I didn't consider the fact that time may have been passing differently. I know that the legends are in the temporal zone most of the time, but I just think it didn't click. I've thought a bit more how I feel about Bebo destroying Mollis. And I think it's just one of those things that's meant to be funny. And I think it's meant to be ridiculous. That was the point of it. Amaya's gone. Dang it. I'm going to miss Amaya and Maisie. Oh well. I can't get attached to the characters on this show. It's like the ever-revolving door. I'm guessing for next season we're going to be leaning more in the direction of what this season was. We dealt with a time demon, and now there's a whole bunch of other mythical, magical mess. I'm surprised I didn't lisp my way through that. A whole lot of mythical, magical mess that's going to be present next season, I'm assuming. So more fantasy maybe? Wasn't it also Sarah's decision to go back and interact in an event in which they had formerly taken place in, which broke time? And then it was also Sarah's decision to release Mollis? Sarah. I'm not mad because I know they can handle it. They're gonna mess it up a bit, but they can handle it. What if someone dies while they try to handle it? I'm not gonna think about that. I'm happy that none of the legends died. I don't believe Rip is dead. Sorry, it's not happening. I'm not going to believe he's dead until we see a body or it is announced that the actor is leaving the show. Okay? I was intrigued by the Mollis storyline this season. Overall, I thought it was a good season. I am looking forward to next season. I probably will not do weekly videos for DC's Legends of Tomorrow unless it happens that I gain a huge following of people who want to see my DC's Legends of Tomorrow videos. Otherwise, I'll probably just do the first episode and an episode here and there, and then the last few episodes of the season, which is kind of what I did for this season. Except, no, I kind of jumped in at 309. Oh, really? So I did 309, 312, 313, 314, 315, 316, and the only one I didn't do was 317. So I did the last 5 episodes of the season or so. I probably, depending on what next season's about, I probably won't just do the straight up like 5 last episodes of the season. It will probably be more properly dispersed than that. I don't really have much all to say. Well, actually I do. The act of Damien sacrificing himself for Nora was very noble, and I actually felt for the character, which I always give props where props are due when the writers are able to take a villainous character or take a character that traditionally you're not supposed to like and turn that character into someone the audience can empathize with. And at least for me personally, I was able to empathize a little bit, or enough for me to feel emotions. I was able to empathize enough for his connection with his daughter and his sacrifice for his daughter. Just showed a bit of humanity in the character. I think that the sacrifice itself and his actions he took toward protecting his daughter, I would say, are admirable and could be an emotional experience depending on how you feel about the character. I kind of feel like the season isn't over, but it is over. You know what? There was this episode with Baby Ray and the Dominator with 305 that made me cry. I'm pretty sure that I cried over that. I'm not sure if I had mentioned it on my channel or not, but now you know. If you have any questions for me, I guess just ask, because I don't have too many DC's videos up on my channel. If you have any questions about how I feel about certain characters or storylines, if you care, ask, I will respond. I guess that's it for me. Thank you for watching. Like the video if you liked it. If you know people who want to see these, share. You can check out my channel, my playlists, or my description to see what other shows I watch, what else I do. Subscribe if any of that interests you. I hope you're having a wonderful existence. I will see you for bits of next season. Well, actually, you'll see me. I can't see you guys. But I suppose that brings me to bye.
Previously on Legends of Tomorrow.
We can't change history.
Okay. The music out there is way too loud.
Right, well, weren't all of the original...
I gotta go to the bathroom. So I did the last 5 episodes of the season.
Sick. Yes. Because no coincidences.
He's beautiful. Wow. So in 316, I was very close. Ha 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 ha. So in 317, we dealt with Amaya going back to Zambezi, 1992. It's like the ever-revolving door. Insanity every floor. Skyscraper, paper chasing, what are we working for? That's a Lauryn Hill song. You expect me to believe that's Africa? I can see the condensation. I'm just kidding, I'm kidding. Empathize. And his actions he took towards protecting his doctor. That brings me to bye. I'm about to go watch Flo's Mean, and then I have an essay. My teacher is so passive aggressive. It's like, he said, I asked if I could turn it, I asked if, uh-oh, she's coming. She's coming, yep. Prepare to hear tears. What is this miracle? She left. I asked my teacher if I could make up an assignment. He was like, no. And then like 5 days later, he emailed me and was like, if you do, I can give you some credit for it, ... Like literally. And I'm like, oh, okay. It sounds like you don't want me to do it, but okay. So I have to do that now. Okay, well, I have to do it after Flo. I gotta go, bye.